Welcome to Wednesday's Words of Wisdom from the farm. And I'm standing back on our pasture farm. It's now planted into wheat. But I want to tell you a little story that happened right here in the corner where I'm standing. A few farms over, we had a pasture. And we loaded up the cattle and we brought them over. And there was one cow who just had a newborn little calf. And we had to load the calf and take it separate. And we got them here and we unloaded them. And the cow ran to this back corner and just stared. And the calf was sucking her and everything, and all looked good. Little did we know that that cow had twins. I was like 5 or 6 years old at the time, and I didn't know cows could even have twins. But she had twins, and the other twin was in the bush of the other pasture farm. And, we didn't see that calf, and we couldn't hear that calf, but that calf was definitely there. I think that's sometimes like God. We maybe feel alone and we maybe feel abandoned, and we maybe can't see him and we can't hear him, but he is there. I have a little passage here. It's from Matthew 28:20. And Jesus says, I am with you always. In Deuteronomy 4:31, he says, I will not leave you. In John 14:18, he says, I will not abandon you as orphans. I will come to you. And there is a quote that says, God is making things happen for you, even when you don't see it, even when you can't feel it, even when it's not evident. God is working on your prayers. In John 5:17, it says, my Father is always working, and so am I. There's a passage, and I'm sure you've heard the poem Footprints in the Sand. And it's wrote by Margaret Powers, and it's a neat poem because it basically talks about us going through a time where we feel abandoned. And this person in the poem talks about two sets of footprints and how Jesus was walking with them. This is the part that gets me. At one point, they only see one set of footprints. And the person says, Lord, you told me when I decided to follow you, you would walk and talk with me all the way. But I'm aware that during the most troublesome times in my life, there was only one set of footprints. I just don't understand why. And I want to know why you leave me in this state. He whispered, my precious child, I love you. I will never leave you. Never, ever. During our trials and testings, when you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. That's neat to know. He's with us. He's always at work. He's not going to abandon us. Well, my dad and I came to this far back corner here, and we could see the cow with her neck stretched right out. Her little calf was sucking, and she was bellowing. She was calling for all she's worth, because she wasn't going to leave her calf abandoned. In fact, she with her head went to the edge and was trying to push at the fence. And Dad says, boy, I think we got another calf. I think she had twins. I said, really? We drove the old Chrysler Newport right back to the bush. We searched and we heard this faint little mute, this faint little cry. And the calf, we found it in the one edge of the bush right by the fence. It was trying to get out as well. And we brought it to the mother, and the mother was like beaming, licked it, it sucked. It was an amazing scene. That mother didn't give up on that little calf, and our Heavenly Father won't give up on you. Maybe today you feel abandoned. He's not left you. He's right there. Maybe you can't see him at work. Maybe you can't hear him. Maybe you're questioning, why do I feel like I'm all alone and walking this on my own? He's carrying you, and he'll take you in his arms, and he will give you his love and his comfort. Just allow that comfort and love to be yours today. And that's been Wednesday's Words of Wisdom from the farm. Take care. God bless.